If the government would do this one thing, the real estate market would change almost overnight. It's not interest rates and it's not banning investors. I'm talking about raising capital gains exclusions on primary home sales from $500,000 up to $2 million. People are talking about this and it would be an absolute game changer. Right now, if you sell your primary home in the US, you can exclude up to $250,000 to profit if you're single, $500,000 if you're married. Ask your tax person about the details. That number was set in the late 90s. You know what home prices have done since then, especially in coastal markets. So here's what happens in San Diego and other high-cost areas. You have a retired couple, they bought their home decades ago for maybe $300,000. Today it's worth $2 million, give or take. On paper, they're great. But if they sell, they are going to annihilate that exclusion and get hammered with capital gains taxes. So what do? They stay put, they don't downsize, they don't move closer to the grandkids, they don't free up that nice big family home for the next generation, and that is locking up a massive amount of inventory. Now imagine this instead. We raise that capital gains exclusion on primary residences from $500,000 up to $2 million. Now that couple could sell, take that equity out and move to a townhome or single-story home, move out of state, get close to family, and suddenly a huge number of those baby boomers who are trapped in their homes for tax reasons now have real options. Most people, more people would list, more people would move, and first-time buyers could see more inventory and less competition. Is it a magic wand? No, but it directly attacks one of the biggest reasons people who want to move aren't moving. Compare that to the stuff we keep hearing about that has barely moved the needle. Let's ban investors from buying single-family homes. Sounds bold, but most proposals have a bunch of carve-outs and loopholes, and honestly, it's just not going to free up the amount of inventory that they'd like you to think it is. But it's a nice talking point for the politicians. Or let's have the government buy back mortgage securities to tweak rates. And they announced this not long ago, and you know what happened to the interest rates? Pretty much nothing. It certainly doesn't change the tax hit facing an owner who's sitting on a $1.5 million gain. That seller is not listing their home. We keep trying complex financial engineering when it's just a simple lever sitting right in front of us using a rule that's already in place. So here's my question for you. If the capital gain exclusion on a primary home was raised from $500,000 to $2 million, would that change your reality? Would you sell? Would your parents? Your neighbors? Comment yes or no. Let me know. And tell me why, please. I look forward to hearing about this because I'm curious how many of you are staying put purely because of taxes. I think it's a big number.